Hello, welcome to Chrysalis Invictus Tarot. Today we have a Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine check-in. So we're pulling a card for the Divine Masculine, one for the Divine Feminine, and then one for the shared space. There's a bit of a literary theme to this reading. I'm using the Love Oracles cards, the Jane Austen Tarot, and the Literary Witches deck. All right, so shared space. We begin with Marie Antoinette, and it says, be the desert. Oh, be the... Sorry, it's before 6 a.m. Be the dessert, not the entree. No man is worth losing your head over. And see all, hear all, love all, forget all. From Marie Antoinette, I'm getting that the shared space is a space of indulgence at this point. It's actually a space that neither one is visiting too often. There's some sort of strange energy about what it means to go there. Almost like one or both of them has decided that it's an illusion or a delusion, or perhaps one or both of them is struggling with having faith in the connection. There's a boundless landscape there, and it feels crazy to go there, is what I'm hearing for one or both of you. So there could be a lot of disconnection from this person. Maybe you haven't seen them in a while. Maybe you haven't communicated with them in a while. And just keep in mind that if this message doesn't sound like it's for you, it's probably not for you. And I have lots of other videos, or several other videos that might be for you. For this group, there is definitely a separation. I'm also getting that one or both of you has pulled back on no man is worth losing your head over. So it could be the Divine Feminine is really not entering or entertaining the shared space as much. And I'm feeling a connection to, or connections that they're not wanting to bring into the shared space. So other lovers, relationships, that sort of thing. All right, for the masculine, let's see what's in his energy. Plato. Okay, immediately the masculine is in a space of friendship, or is thinking in terms of their friendship. So if this was a friend from before, they're sort of lamenting or remembering the friendship, or putting the emphasis and focus on the friendship. So if you are together, that would be the case. So this separation in the shared space, or this like lack of indulgence, could just be two people that are together who are not going into a spiritual shared space, who are just existing in their own spaces. So it says, at the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. Love is simply the name for the desire and the pursuit of the whole. And the madness of love is the greatest of heaven's blessings. Interesting. Okay, so the masculine is also feeling that uninspired at the lack of connection, or there's a lot of reflecting back. I'm getting like a lot of like looking back and missing things and feeling nostalgic and there's this hole almost, or this gap, or this absence that is being felt at this time. And the madness of love is one of the greatest of heaven's blessings. It really feels connects to this hesitance in the shared space to believe in the shared space. So there's a lot of intense love feelings coming through, but it's platonic. And our last reading, the masculine was more in his head than he was in the feminine was very sexual, which is interesting too, because we have be the dessert and not the entree. Let's see where the feminine's at. Sappho. Love is a cunning weaver of fantasies and fables. Ooh, yeah, she is really bringing this energy into the shared space. I don't know if there has been a lot of separation. Maybe the masculine has ghosted, but she's not waiting. Someone in some future time will think of us. Interesting. There's this simultaneous belief. It's almost like I believe in our connection so much that I am removing myself from this connection. What is beautiful is good, and who is good will soon be beautiful. There's a lot of faith on the part of the feminine here. It's like faith that letting go of the reins, faith that whatever connection is felt, I'm not going to indulge in it in the, if you want to call this the 5D or the psychic connection or whatever you want to call it, that's between that shared space. I'm not going to indulge in the shared space if there's no physical reality to it, is essentially what's going on here with the feminine. Sort of drawn a line. Let's flesh this out a little bit more. So let's see how the masculine is thinking about the feminine. What's the masculine thinking about the feminine? 5 of Spades. There's still some conflictive energies, conflictive thoughts. He's not sure how he's thinking or feeling. He's in his head still. How he's feeling about her. The Queen of Diamonds. So what is he conflicted about? I'm going to take a look at the Literary Witches Oracle. What is he conflicted about? Let's see if I can channel some sort of message. Roots. Tree, lineage. How to connect the 3D to the 5D. How to connect the shared space to the lived experience. The psychic connection, the spiritual connection to the physical manifestation. This is what he doesn't understand. This is what he hasn't been able to put together. He sees or feels the feminine as a walled garden, and he doesn't know how to get in. But within that garden is this beautiful, rich landscape of color and like a sensuous experience on all levels. And there's this sort of like, okay, I see that, but how do I get in? How do I get there? How do I bring myself into her world? So I just heard Little Mermaid's part of your world. Okay, so what's the feminine thinking about the masculine? The 5? Whoa, guys. He's such a temptation. It's so tempting to think about him. It's so tempting to want to reach out, to bridge a gap. There's the 5 of clubs. This feels like a stalemate. Like where one of you is thinking, well, I'm not going to be the first one to speak. She's spoken. And she's feeling 3 of Pentacles. So she's feeling I'm hearing objectified, but not like sexually. She's feeling like she has been transformed into like a chair. That he's not really considering her feelings. And so she's turned to thinking about her community, to thinking about her life more broadly outside of him and their connection. Just taking a sip of my tea. I'm going to get some clarification actually on this 5 of clubs. She's thinking he's been shysty, like he hasn't told her something that he should have told her. But I'm also getting a feeling that she's like very realistic about who this person is and just like allowing him to have his human experience, allowing him to work this stuff out, you know, like it's not for me to sort these problems out for you. This is for you to do, that kind of thing. And can we get... There's a bit of being sick of the shtick, you know, like being just like hopeful for you know, however long, and just sort of like, okay, well, I'm done with it, so I'm going to keep like living my life, and I'm not going to live based on this shared space. And to clarify the 3 of Diamonds, we had the Boar. Oh yeah, like really standing her ground, being in her own energy, being her own best company, being her own best lover, getting what she needs, getting what she wants. This could be where the I'm really getting that there's someone else for her in the feminine's energy. So someone else she's flirting with, talking with, someone else that's satisfying different aspects of herself. So her focus has moved from the masculine. And over on the masculine side, we have the Volcano for feelings. So there's this undercurrent of passion, but there's an earthy practicality surrounding it, containing it. But he is nearly ready to explode, it seems like. Let's see what's going on in the shared space a little bit deeper. So what's going on in the thoughts in the shared space? The outcome. All right, we have the Judgment card, and it came out reversed, so I will take that into consideration. The 10 of Spades. Yeah, there's the ending of some cycles. There's the closing out of some issues. some perceived conflicts. There's still this like pattern of thinking that one or both of them have about each other or about the world outside of each other that is affecting this connection. And so, about going forward, what's the future of this connection? What's coming up maybe in the next week? Justice. Ooh. Yeah, so things are starting to balance. The care is being more evenly distributed, I'm hearing. Oh, the bottom of the deck. This is the Lovers or the Six of Hearts. This is a really sweet love. So the sweet love is being revealed in this week, actually. Ooh, cool. It's interesting that that's happening while the feminine is in this energy of like, yeah, okay, like we've been here for a while. I'm just going to kind of move on. Oh, wow, you guys. Wow. The soul and transformation. And we have visuals of eggs breaking open. We have, it's really this like last period of adjustment before union. I'm feeling, if you're not together already, or reunion if you are together already, where you're going to come into a next level or next phase of your relationship and deepen. There's more nourishment coming in between the two. Between the soul and transformation is this relationship. So that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Leave me a comment and we'll see you soon.